ASUS monitor users, especially those with ROG, ProArt, and Tough series, sometimes face issues where the on-screen display menu doesn't appear or respond. This is often due to button malfunctions, the OSD being locked, or outdated firmware. This video will guide you through diagnosing and fixing these problems. The OSD can be locked, preventing menu access. Look for an OSD locked message on the screen. To unlock, try holding the menu button for 10 to 15 seconds or pressing menu plus enter simultaneously. This is a quick fix for a common issue. Physical buttons on ASUS monitors can fail due to dust accumulation or wear over time. The first step is power cycling the monitor by unplugging it for 30 seconds to reset the internal controller. Next, ensure the buttons are clean and free from dust. Use a soft cloth to gently wipe the button area without pressing them. Check that no buttons are physically stuck or depressed. If buttons remain unresponsive after cleaning and power cycling, this typically indicates a hardware issue. The buttons may need professional repair or replacement. Outdated firmware often causes OSD problems. Check your monitor's current firmware version in the OSD if accessible, or on a sticker on the monitor. Visit the ASUS support website and download the latest firmware for your model. Some newer models support firmware over-the-air updates via the ASUS Armory Crate software, simplifying the process. For older ASUS monitor models, firmware updates require a USB drive. You'll need a compatible USB drive that can be formatted and used for the update process. Format the USB drive to ensure it's clean and compatible. Use FAT32 file system for maximum compatibility with ASUS monitors. Download the firmware file from ASUS's official website for your specific monitor model. Copy it to the root directory of the formatted USB drive. Consult your monitor's user manual for specific button sequences to access the service menu. Insert the USB drive and initiate the firmware update through the menu options. Ensure the monitor remains powered on throughout the entire update process. The update may take several minutes, and interrupting power could damage the monitor. ASUS Armory Crate version 5.8 or later includes a monitor health check tool that scans for OSD-related faults and offers guided repairs. This software also allows remote OSD control on some newer models, reducing reliance on physical buttons. When basic troubleshooting doesn't resolve the OSD issue, it may indicate a hardware fault in your ASUS monitor. Check if your specific model was included in an ASUS recall. For example, certain VG279QM batches from 2023 to 2024 and the ROG Swift PG259QN recall in March 25 addressed faulty capacitive buttons, causing permanent OSD locks. In these cases, ASUS provided free firmware updates or replacements. For persistent hardware issues, contact ASUS support for repair or replacement options, particularly if your monitor is still under warranty. According to reports, 90% of users with recalled models saw success with these solutions. To prevent future issues with ASUS monitor OSD menus, regularly update your firmware through ASUS Armory Crate or official downloads. Handle the physical buttons gently to avoid wear and tear, and perform power cycles by unplugging the monitor for 30 seconds when problems occur. Looking ahead, ASUS is embracing software-centric solutions. This includes app-controlled on-screen displays through Armory Crate, reducing dependence on physical buttons. AI-assisted diagnostics will analyze usage patterns to predict and prevent issues automatically. Future monitors may feature automated wireless firmware updates and even voice control. Regular maintenance and staying current with updates remain the key to preventing OSD issues.